Pelicans trail by 10. Stolen. Last break. Here come the Magic. Here's Ingles. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
8 points in a row for them in the transition game, and they're feeling it right now. They're in a nice flow.
So much fun to watch, too, guys. I love fast basketball. Everybody running, the offense flowing, knocking down shots.
And Cole kicks to Gordon. Davis sets a screen. Griffey's checked in for the Pelicans.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for your Pelicans. Jeff Whitney.
To the wing on the left. Here's Cole. Shot is blocked.
This is not at all the kind of performance they've needed out here.
Here's Lynn. No good with the triple.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Magic leading by 12. Pass to Ingles. He dishes it to Gordon. And it's Orlando with another. New Orleans got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Cole kicks to Gordon. There's the screen, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Orlando's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Lynn kicks to Meeks. Takes the three, and that one's good. Meeks got 5 points now this quarter.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
Dan, you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Evans attacking. Plays it up and banks it in. Evans has got 8 points. Here are the Magic now. A minute 50 left in the first half. The pass to Ingles. With the shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Cole dishes to Evans. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. As far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So for the Magic. Magic leading by 13. 1:14 left in the first half. Here's Kelly, covered by Evans. Takes a three. The rebound by Ricky. Ricky's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
A shot by Evans. Nobody around. No good on the three. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half-court in time. Dorland's making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Knocks it loose. Evans outside.
That's the second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half. Channing Frye missed all of 2012-13 with an enlarged heart. The condition got better, and last season seemed like he didn't miss a beat. He came back and shot the cover off the ball.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Evans. And guys, Frye, you know, as you try to put him into some kind of position or descriptive phrase, a stretch 4.
I think so, Kevin, but you know what's great with Frye is that he can also guard 4s and 5s. So when you can space the floor as a shooter but also defend the interior, then you're a two-way player and it's easy to find the right matchup.
Count that one. Frye has got 13.
You know, he started out hot and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Here's Cole. He's guarded by Ridnow. And Tyler Zeller's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Situation. Shooting for New Orleans, Norris Cole. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. "12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Ridnow. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Here's Williams. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. And we finish one half of basketball. It's the Magic, up by 12. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play the second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You have to like what we're seeing from Channing Frye.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
So it's the Pelicans now, down by 12. Following this run, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. And it's Cole in at the 1. Three-pointer Ellington. Shot is off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Well, let's take a look at how Anthony Davis fared last season. First in blocks, 11th in rebounding. He became a real offensive threat, one of the top 15 scorers in the game.
And you called attention, Steve, to him being the shot blocks leader in the NBA. I mean, without a doubt, his presence on the low block gave them a dimension that very few teams enjoy. Having a presence there that can throw shots out of there, that's big.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Channing Frye has always been a great perimeter shooter, but where he's really improved is with his inside game. Teams like to switch guards on him, but when they do, he can now finish inside over that smaller player. That's what makes him a versatile offensive threat.
And both free throws good for Frye.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Taken away by Ridnour. And Frye slams it in.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.